everybody. My name is Adeline Janke, and I just wanted to kind of like introduce myself and my intentions behind this channel and my new kind of business called AWELLBEING. So the reason why I'm calling it AWELLBEING, it was just the first name that kind of popped into my head when I got this whole idea. So basically it's just like everything I want to do with this business, I want the target of that to be just being a well-being. So for me, myself, for all of my community, all of you guys, I want my business to be rooted around being just a well-being. And so that's kind of why I wanted to call it this, but the name can totally change anytime. But yeah, I'll just kind of explain more about that. So basically, a well-being is kind of a little platform for me to express myself in any way I feel I need to. But my niches are yoga. I'm going to be posting yoga classes, and it's going to be all kinds of yoga. I'm open to requests for classes like yin yoga, power yoga, restorative yoga. Yeah, just like any type of yoga, like drop any requests. And I want to broaden my yoga knowledge and teaching abilities, and I want to use my training that I got last summer. And yeah, I've always loved yoga. Since I was about 13 years old, I've been doing yoga. My mom is also a teacher, and so she introduced me to yoga. And whenever I do it regularly, I just feel so good inside. I feel like a well-being. So I'm so excited to finally teach and record my own classes, because I've been thinking about doing this on and off for years. And so I'm finally doing it now that I am certified, and it just feels like the right time. So yeah, I'm going to be posting yoga classes. And then my other niche is Reiki. So I am getting certified to give Reiki sessions to people starting next month. I'm getting certified next month, and I could not be more excited. I have felt just the natural call to Reiki for a few years, but I haven't actually really pursued that path until now. And I actually got my first Reiki session about a month ago. Sorry, maybe 2 months ago. And wow, it was life-changing. I don't know what took me so long, but it just blessed my life, and it continues to bless my life to this day. And I just know that when I'm able to give Reiki, that I'm going to be able to flow and move the energy through me into my clients just so well. I just like feel that capability within my being, and I'm just so excited to learn how to do that and to give you guys that gift of Reiki. It is seriously so magical and like so transformative and amazing, like what it can actually do for you and your energy and your body and how you feel, and it's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to be offering Reiki sessions, and if you are local to Utah, Salt Lake City, I would love to give you an in-person Reiki session. But if not, that's totally fine, because you can also do Reiki through Zoom and just like online. So no stress there. But yeah, that will be opening up probably in November, just because I'm getting certified the end of September. So next month I'm getting certified. So I'm thinking November I'll start to open my books for Reiki sessions. So those are my two niches. My third one is wellness. I am very passionate about wellness. I always have been. Both my parents were actually super into fitness and healthy eating and healthy lifestyles. My dad was a personal trainer forever. And my mom kind of grew up like skiing and hiking, and actually both my parents do both of those things. Like my whole family is just kind of rooted in healthy living, and I've carried that into my adult life, and I am so passionate about it. I love mindful eating and obviously like movement, yoga, obviously. I'm getting really into like weightlifting. I love being outside, and just like I want to talk about just my favorite wellness hacks and tips and tricks, and just like my favorite practices, routines, just like random like things regarding wellness. I just want to kind of talk about those too. Yeah, so wellness. And then my fourth niche that I'm going to be focusing on in this business is spirituality. So spirituality is kind of what started all of this. I kind of had this biggest spiritual awakening when I was 16 years old. I am now 23, so it's been, like 7 years or so. But ever since I was 16 and I was introduced to spirituality in my own world, and I kind of like found what resonated with me, like it's just opened my life in such a different way, and it's just opened my eyes, and I found like this door that I didn't know existed, and I just opened it and went into it head first, and like discovered all this amazing possibilities and opportunities that are just like right before our eyes, and like truly how magical and amazing this world is, this universe is, how we are literally an extension of God, and how it's kind of overwhelming when you really get into it and dive into it, right? But it doesn't have to be either. That's kind of the crazy thing about spirituality, is it's like it's a balancing act where it's like, yeah, it's unfathomable, really truly, like how big and amazing and loving just everything about this life is, but also too how simple it all comes down to be. And truly how the simplest things in life are what create alignment and ultimate peace and joy, and just like surrendering, not having resistance, and just accepting. That's how you learn your biggest lessons, and that's how you're able to flow through life the easiest. And like, I also want to touch on yin and yang and the balancing of energies and just things like that, because I am a Libra, and so my whole life is all about a balancing game, right? And I love that topic, and so I will be talking about that. And so yeah, so all things spirituality I want to talk about, because this is my biggest passion, and I will talk about that, later in other videos and posts and things like that. And alongside the spirituality thing, I think it'd be fun to do a little monthly book club with my community. So I want to dedicate every month to reading a new spiritual book, which I think will be so fun. I am a huge reader. I love reading. So every month I want to pick up a new spiritual book that I haven't read yet, and I want you guys to read it with me. And whoever, finishes the book at the end of the month, I'm going to reward you guys somehow. Still brainstorming that, but I will be in touch about that, of course. Yeah, and so I think I just really want to build community. I really want to find my people and connect all of us together as we are all one, right? One consciousness. And I want to help raise our vibrations together and raise my own through this expression of a well-being, my business. And I'm just really, really excited to be here and to be starting this journey, because I've been wanting to start something like this for as long as I can remember. And it's always been in the back of my mind. And I think fear has been the biggest thing holding me back. And I'm a huge perfectionist, and I just haven't started because of those things. And I'm done with that, because I can't wait anymore. I have to start now, and all we have is now, and I'm not gonna get the life that I want by just expecting it to come to me. I have to make the moves, put the energy out there, be brave, be vulnerable, share my voice, and just see what comes of it. So I also just want to trust that I am here talking to you guys because I am meant to, and you are meant to be seeing this. You found my channel, that's amazing, and that means that this is all for a purpose, and God is expressing himself through me. I'm a vessel of God, and I just want to keep this business rooted in that alignment. And so anyways, this is my business, AWELLBEING. So thank you for being here. Welcome to the community, and let's do something beautiful together. Follow me on Instagram. That's going to be where probably most of my content will land, but I do love YouTube. So of course, subscribe and share with anyone that you think could benefit from this community, any of your friends or family or whatever. And I am just so excited to start this journey together. So I will talk to you guys soon. Stay in touch.